Hi you guys, it's the Gemini Giantess. We're going to jump right into it. I did a pre-pull just on your oracle, and the oracle you got was break the soul contract. So to me, that I'm being led to inform you that it's okay to let go of something and walk away from something. It may be something or somebody that you thought was supposed to be around forever. Maybe it's not. Sometimes we meet people or get in situations or go to jobs to learn certain things. It doesn't mean we have to stay with that forever. So it says break the soul contract. Some bonds are meant for growth, not forever. When the lesson ends, the contract dissolves. You are free to walk away. So it's pretty much what I was just saying. You're free to leave, whatever it is. Something may be weighing you down right now at this time. And it's like a gut feeling that you might have that signifies you need to let this person or this job or this situation go. And it's okay. It's okay. Once you let go of that fear or that thought in your head, well, at one point you thought this was going to be your forever, and it's not, you realize that it's not, it gets a little easier. But it does look like it's time for a change and something new to come in. Let's see what we got. Okay, so I ain't gonna say I spoke too soon, but I don't. With that being said, I don't want to just say that as if things are just that easy. Sometimes things are easier said than done. There may be important, strings attached to said job or said person or situation. So it's not just that easy for you to walk away. If it was, I'm pretty sure you would have been walked away with feeling trapped being here is one of your oracle cards. You feel like you are stuck or trapped in a situation. And we're going to look a little bit deeper into your three oracles that I pulled. But your overall energy is trying to show you or give you shed light on a different perspective that it is okay to walk away. Maybe you have learned the lesson in this connection. Maybe you weren't supposed to be there forever, but that is your story. I am not here to write it for you. I'm reading the cards and the energy. You take it and place it where you see fit. So we have change, something mechanical, inner work. There's somebody that is working on themselves at this time, trying to evolve, trying to change, trying to do better. It's like you woke up one day and you realize, like, hey, this ain't what I want to do for the rest of my life, or this isn't who I want to be with for the rest of my life. So something has to change, and you're making decisions to do that inner work or grow to be who you need to be to get where you want to be and are supposed to be in life. You're all about growth right now. And that's great. The time is coming for that. And if you, for whatever reason, I feel like some of you have a decision that you know you need to be making, or, or you need to make the decision to step into growing and changing. And the time is coming. The time is actually now. The time is actually now. And you know it. But you feel trapped and stuck wherever you are at this job or in this connection. Okay. And that's that. Yeah, you are being called for a higher purpose. Or a higher commitment. Like I said, for some people, a lot of the times you can place this in certain areas. I'm talking to multiple people, so there will be multiple messages, and I'll do my best to break down what it would mean for each situation. For those of you where this is a love situation, you know that this is not the person you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life, and you're you feel trapped in the situation though. Like maybe this person still feels or thinks that way about you, but you had some kind of awakening and you know that this isn't your person. So it's like you're a bit more advanced, maybe spiritually than this person, emotionally than this person, and you know. You found out or you knew before them. But and if this is a job, you know that this job is not your purpose. You know that this is not what you want to be doing for the rest of your life. You know you deserve more money, you deserve to be treated better, or you're just simply not happy doing what this job is right now. You're settling and you're tired of settling. And the time is now for you to make a change and move up. Some of you may be getting a promotion, or just simply saying something is going to trigger promotion at some of you's job. These people are not going to want to lose you, but it's like, well, shit, if he or she ain't saying nothing, we going to keep paying them the bare minimum to do what they're doing. Or we're going to keep them at this position until they seem to be happy and content. They ain't saying and they ain't complaining. Say something. It is okay to use your voice and embark on what you know you deserve and need. And if that job does not comply or meet you where you need to be, it's okay to, start transitioning or growing into where you know you need to be, or taking the steps necessary to get to where you know you need to be. Because if you continue to stay there, you're going to be miserable. Same with the relationship. If you continue to stay with this woman or man, you're going to be miserable because you know that's not where you want to be, or you're not happy there, but for whatever reason you feel trapped. There is some kind of offer though. There is an offer coming. Like I said, some of you, it is a promotion. It is a promotion, but you feel trapped. You feel trapped. It's going to take movement. It's going to take, like I said, movement is going to take you using your voice to elevate. So which is harder? Speaking up for yourself, standing up for yourself and making a change, or staying where you are being miserable? You gonna get tired eventually. Even a dog get tired, baby. Well, you feel trapped for whatever reason. Like you said, if it's a job, you don't want to upset anybody or stir any riffraff, or be like that problem employee. You're known for like being the mild-mannered, cool, calm, good worker. So you feel like saying something may come off as being problematic, or that you may jeopardize your job. If you lose your job for standing up for yourself or doing what is right, that's not where you're supposed to be. Now, I'm not going and telling you to go in there demanding a $30 raise and you gonna do that. That's not what I'm saying. There's a certain way to go about everything, and you figure out your best way to go about getting what you deserve and being where you know you need to be. But whatever this is, this trap, as long as you stay trapped there, it holds you back from getting to your fulfillment, your 10 of coins. And the 10 of coins, it talks about the stability, your ultimate stability, the I want to say inheritance for some other reason, for whatever reason, and that may resonate with somebody, I don't know. But the stability, the person, your overall stability, the home front, the kids, the dog, your stability, your idea of stability and fulfillment, happiness. As long as you stay there and don't say anything or don't make any changes, you just will not get to where it is, you need to be. For a lot of you, like I said, this is love. This is a love situation we're talking about. It's a love situation. And you're aware, with awareness here, you're very aware that that's just not it for you anymore. And it just kills you so bad to feel that way. It hurts you to feel that way. I mean, and if we're talking about a job, it hurts you to have to, dang, I like these people. They ain't really did nothing to me. and I got to put my foot down and come off like that. But you don't have to come off as rude or be away. You can handle it professionally. And that is fine. That is fine. Some of you are wanting to go or need to go into business. I ain't gonna say what you need to do. Are wanting to go. You have the urge to go into business for yourself. You have a plan, a business idea, something you've been working on that you want to do yourself. You don't want to work a 9 to 5. You don't want to clock in. You want to work and be an entrepreneur with some kind of gift or skill that you are really good at. And that would be very beautiful for you. It's a great idea. That will be amazing for you. So for some of you, that may be what you need to be doing at this time. This is a beautiful read, though. Like, there is so much, like, fulfillment and so much good opportunity on the other side of this decision you need to make. Stand up for yourself. Use your voice. It's okay. It's okay. It's hard. It's easier said than done. Like I said before, I myself am even working on that right now. I'm a lot better than what I used to be, but I'm not where I need to be. But use your voice. For some of you, your voice is what's going to actually bring you that fulfillment, that stability, and something you may be speaking or saying. Yeah, you're not happy. You're not happy where you are. So, closing a cycle. You're closing. It's time to close this cycle. I cannot make it up. You're closing a cycle. Y'all just saw me shuffling these cards. So you're closing a cycle, or a cycle needs to be closed. But you may be dealing with a very demanding or, stubborn person that's not going to be able to meet you where you are. You know it's going to be an argument. You know it's going to be a messy breakup if you say anything to this person. So it's just putting you under a lot of pressure. Like, it gives you anxiety to even bring up the situation because you don't want to fuss and argue. If you felt like things would go peacefully, you would most definitely have been done this, but you just don't want to be problematic. But is that worth your happiness? Is that worth your happiness? Yeah. Some of you are married. So this would maybe be you suggesting or triggering the idea of a separation or divorce. Like, you've just grown apart. And with Jezebel here, maybe you've been quiet about what you know about this person, or maybe you know that this person hasn't been completely faithful to you, and you're just tired of dealing with that. And when we say faithful, like, third party does not necessarily mean another person. Take that and place it where it needs to be placed. It could be somebody putting more attention in other categories other than y'all's connection and y'all marriage, not doing what y'all needs to be doing to grow your marriage or grow your connection. And you're just tired of it. You're tired of taking the short end of the stick. This person isn't pouring into the connection the way they need to be. And you bring stuff up sometimes, and this person, they don't take it serious. As serious as you're taking it, they may brush it off or categorize it as you nagging or being the problem. And that's not the case. You really are trying to have a conversation. And they're ignoring you. You're not getting what you need out of this connection. You're not taking it serious. And it would be maybe a little bit of a messy breakup. This says divorce, property, child support, traffic tickets. Some of you may be scared of that. Oh, if I leave, she gonna go throw me on child support. Take care of your baby. Take care of your baby. If you got the receipts, if you got the proof that you are doing X, Y, and Z, and you're there for that child, and that holds up, do what you need to do for it to hold up in court the proper way, and take care of your child and your responsibilities. There's only so much that can be done. The truth is the truth. Justice is going to be served regardless. Continue to do the right thing until you get in the right position. And if you keep on, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Like I said, things are easier said than done. For some of you, this ain't even a child that is calling a riffraff. Maybe, I don't know, you have agreements elsewhere with a house or a property or some kind of, I don't know, some kind of something. Some kind of strings are tied somewhere that makes this situation a little bit harder to get out of than it's supposed to be, or you would like for it to be. Yeah, that's some unfaithfulness. You'll be unfaithful. Let me slow myself down with reckless love and sex here. Yeah, somebody is acting like out of line, and you're gonna leave this job or this situation. It looks like I got a little bit too tied up in the love scenario, but like I said, this could be a job for some of you. So it's like you get ready to leave. If we're talking about a person, for example, you leave and they think you're playing like always, or they think you're just joking or shooting the shit. For some of you, like this person, they think that they all you got. Like, oh, well, I got he or she here. They can't go nowhere. They depend on me for X, Y, and Z. And you really don't. You really do have other options. You just haven't been, going forward with that. But it's looking like somebody is really getting tired of a situation. So it's like you leave this situation if you're talking about love, and they see that you really leave, and they try to get their shit together, but it's too late. It's too late. They are out of time. Y'all remember that? I'm sorry, I'm goofy. That scene off of Norbit when he left, he had finally had enough. And he left, and she was like, no, but wait, I'm with child. And he just stayed because the bitch was pregnant. It's some shit. It's some shit like that. Like, they're going to pull out all the stops. All the stops. Anything to keep you there. If it's a job, you're going to find something better or finally make your mind up to leave and go in business for yourself. And when you actually put your 2 weeks notice in, and when you leave, they're going to be like, oh, well, we can accommodate you like this. But it's still not going to be good enough for you. It's going to be too late, With Boss Daddy here, like I said, for a while now, my last couple of readings have been like a masculine energy. So I feel like I've been talking to a man. In tarot, or energies, when we say masculine, it does not necessarily have to be men. But I have a strong inkling that there is a man that sees my videos and it resonates heavily with him. And if it's a masculine energy, it is a woman that has been put in her masculine energy, which makes so much sense if we're talking about marriage. If it's one-ended, like she's been put in her masculine energy so much, like she doesn't have time to relax and be, soft and inviting and nurturing, because she's always having to take care of business or be the serious one, the orchestrator. So she can't be feminine. She's in her masculine energy. So take that as it resonates. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man, but I have a feeling that there is a man watching me, and for the rest of you, there are women that are not in their masculine energy. They just can't be. They're in a connection that doesn't allow them, or they're at a job that stresses them out so much, or is so demanding that they have to put all their time and energy towards that. They can't take care of themselves the way they want to, because all they think about and do is work. So that might be significant for somebody. So we're gonna close this out. I think I have, well, we on 20 minutes right now. And somebody, if we talking about marriage, they married for the wrong reasons. It say marrying for money, but that's not what I'm getting from that card right now. At this time, I'm getting this. It could be for some people, but even if it wasn't for money, the reasons were still the wrong reasons. Maybe they married you because, oh, their friend just got married or proposed to, so that means you gotta marry me. You know, or they just see how some people get hyperfixated on status or a ring or situation. Just the wrong reason. It wasn't because they were madly in love with you and saw you for the end all be all. They took you, they asked for your hand or you asked for their hand in marriage. However, it went for the wrong reasons. I had a little bit of pregnancy energy out here too. Not real strong. But there may be somebody pregnant. Or a baby mama. Or a wife with kids. Or maybe that's why you're so hesitant about leaving a connection. Because this person just found out they were pregnant. And you don't want that on your reputation. Like, oh, this nigga left me while I was pregnant. That's just going to look bad. I'm going to tell you what. And even if you do make that decision to leave for whatever your reasons are. Justice will be served. There's a way to handle things. Just because of certain situations don't mean you have to deal with abuse or mistreatment. That's not what that means. If you're being abused, if you being mistreated, there is a way to handle it. Not necessarily an easy one all the time, but there are options. There are ways. I'm gonna get some advice. It's so crazy. Judgment and the strength. It's just time for you to call it out. Call it like you see it. Stand on what you believe in. And use your strength. There's a lot of Leo. There was a lot of earth energy in this read. So heavy Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and Leo is here very strong. Leo is here very strong as well. But the advice, like I said, it's going to take a lot of strength to make this move that you know you need to make, and you know that. But I do feel like you have the knowledge and the strength to do it. It's just a matter of applying it where needed. It's Judgment Day. It's time to call everybody on their bullshit. Hey, this ain't right. I'm not dealing with this. Hey, you ain't paying me enough. I'm not going to continue to work for this. It's Judgment Day. It is Judgment Day. A new journey. Oh, a new journey. Yeah, you elevate. And this is the Emperor again. I get a lot of masculine energy. You elevate. And you grow and you go to where you need to be. That's your first step. You gotta make the first one. And that's gonna be your hardest one. That first step is gonna be your hardest one. But you got it. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to start leaving my link for personals in the description box or the bio below. Might make a video about it. But in the description, it's going to be listed as a Sacred Sister session. And it's a moment where we sit, we talk. We don't have to use cards if you don't want to, but if you are going through something or just heavy or got questions you want answered, we can lead with cards, just intuitive energy. It's just a safe space. It's just a safe space for you to talk and be guided, seen, heard, and supported. So here soon I will be starting to drop that link, and I hope to see y'all soon.